Children's Center. Halftime, River Valley 40, Conemaugh Valley nothing. Cambria Heights 37, Conemaugh Township 6, 21-0 Northern Cambria over Penns Manor as the kick is away. And it's taken and dropped by Colin Doherty at the 10-yard line. He picks it up, slips, and he's going to be tackled inside his own 15-yard line. So not an ideal start for Homer Center. Getting back to the out-of-town scoreboard, United Valley 21, Portage nothing. Marion Center 34, Purchase Line nothing. Hampton 20, Indiana nothing. That's our out-of-town scoreboard as we get back to action here. And the Wildcats will take over at their own 15. So that was a bungled return. So 15-yard line, the line of scrimmage. This game tied at 14 apiece. Great to have the 74 team back. You can tell they're really enjoying it. And the pride they have in the program, as I mentioned, some of them coming from California, Joe Mucci from Colorado, Joe Supko from Florida, and some others traveling long distances. The pride in this program. As Braden Dunn gets the handoff, a short gain up to about the 17-yard line. Dawson Runco on the stop for the West Shamokin Wolves. Dawson and Hunter Runco on the Wolves roster are brothers. Dawson, who made that tackle, a freshman, 6 feet, 215 pounds. Wildcats, Carson Arone from the shotgun, awaiting the snap of Zach Wilson. Protector in there is done. They fake the handoff, throw out in the flat to Riley Cobaugh. Makes a pretty good little move to gain some positive yardage up to the 21-yard line where Dawson Runco again made the tackle. And it'll set up third down and a manageable 3 for Homer Center. Good quick cut as we look on our dials of Plumville replay on our monitor in the booth. And Riley's been busy tonight. And he made that quick move, got him at least some positive yardage. And it's 3rd and 3. Football right on the hash mark on the Wildcats sideline if you're watching. Wide side of the field toward the Shamokin bench. Braden Dunn in the backfield. Sophomore quarterback Carson Arone going to keep it all the way. And Carson fighting for yardage has a first down. I think he was hit in his own backfield and was able to fight off of a tackle. As we get a replay, we'll look at it and describe it on WCCS radio. Yeah, he was hit and just kind of dragged a defender with him as he took Preston Ballas for a little bit of a ride, who's in there defensively. Outside of the numbers on the left side is Ocean Maritita as a receiver. And Arone throws out in the flat to Riley Cobaugh. Riley spun around and going to be pushed out of bounds by Hunter Winkhart.
Spun out of bounds by Hunter.
Those are safe plays, and if you can gain positive yardage, although that one gains just a couple. But they have been there, and they do open things up downfield, too. So the football mark at the 28-yard line. This drive started at the 15. Second down and 8 to go. Colin Doherty, receiver on the short side of the field. Deegan Fedoruk split from the tight end position. They reposition Dunn, and now a flag, and it's going to be offside on West Shamokin. And that will set up a second down and short. Don't forget the 74 team will be at the Grayston Coral Sportsman's Club for a post-game celebration. That is open to the public. Grayston Coral Sportsman's Club, our wonderful video streaming partner, our presenting sponsor, making these games possible. Without them, we can't do what we do.
Second down and 4.
So thank them by supporting them. Over 1,200 members strong, the Grayston Coral Sportsman's Club. Second down and about 4, and Carson Arone throws, has a receiver. Cobaugh, quick move on his feet at the 40 to the 45, 50. Breaks a tackle, finally forced out of bounds. That's going to be about 27 yards or so from Arone to Cobaugh.
27 yards on the reception.
Ryan Boer on the tackle on the force out. They put it at the 39-yard line, so 28 yards officially. Cobaugh's been busy. His younger brother, a freshman, has been on the injury shelf. They hope to get him back before the end of the season. Ward must have gone to the concession stand. He's still missing in action. First and 10 at the 39-yard line, and they hand it off to Dunn. Dunn dances through a pretty good hole opened up, has part of a positive yardage. That's a first down win to about the 32 or 33-yard line, where he's stopped by Jaden Klanowski, one of the outside linebackers. They put it down at the 33. So a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 inside of 10 minutes. Our studio engineer tonight doing an outstanding job. Thank you, Josh Whittison, who also anchors morning news for us. Kobaugh, 6 catches for 77 yards. Tonight, handoff. Actually, Carson Arone keeps it this time. And not a lot going on for Carson. They put it down right at the line of scrimmage as it was stacked up by Connor Gervasoni, the 6'4", 300-pound junior who leads the team with 29 tackles. Blake Schaefer's had a good game. He leads West Shamokin with 3 sacks this season. Again, Riley Kobaugh, 6 receptions, 77 yards here tonight. Where is he? He's lined up as a slot left. Shotgun snap to Arone. Pressure. Rolls out. Backside pressure now coming. Going to throw it on the run, but too tall for Deegan Fedoruk at the 20-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 4 with 8:24 left. Carson was running for his life.
He was open, too.
4th and 4 from the Shamokin 33-yard line, wide side of the field toward the Wildcat bench. Wolves have dropped 8 straight games dating back to last year. Their last win came on October 13th of last year, 27-24 over Homer Center. Correction, Riley Kobaugh, by the way, 87 yards in receptions, and now a timeout called by the Homer Center Wildcats. Our timeout's brought to you by Luxembourg's Jewelers, where you can lay away for the holidays. They are Indiana's Jewelers since 1916, Luxembourg's Jewelers. Big 4th and 4 for the Wildcats when we return, knotted up at 14 apiece on the IRMC Rendamedia Football Network.
Looking for unbeatable savings on TV and internet? Bundle and save with Dish TV and HughesNet satellite internet. Now you can get $5 off each bill and lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Dish TV packages start at just $84.99 a month, and HughesNet plans begin at $59.99 a month. Call SeaWorld Satellites today at 724-463-3200 and start saving. SeaWorld Satellites, your one-stop shop for TV and internet savings.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Wildcats go empty and now send Kobaugh in motion, and they fake the jet to him, and Arone being chased, throws on the run, has Fedoruk, but he needs to gain a lot of ground, and I don't think he's going to get there. Let's see, inside the 30, it's going to be very close, actually, going to depend on the spot, and maybe is going to be a first down. Yes, Fedoruk got there. Here's the replays. They faked the jet to Riley Kobaugh, and Arone was running for his life and threw on the run, and Fedoruk used a stiff arm and fought off the tackle of Rocco Buffone to pick up a first down. Outstanding on both ends, Arone and Fedoruk. On a big 4th and 4. Now they fake the counter, and Arone to the far sideline, to the 25, to the 20, takes it to the left sideline, to the pylon, and a touchdown for Carson Arone from 28 yards. He converted the big 4th and 4 and then finished it off. He's having an outstanding game, and it's 20-14 Homer Center as they take their first lead of the night.
That was a beautiful play, Mark. They faked the reverse. Carson did a nice job of ball handling and tucking it in. And once he got to the edge, he made a nice move downfield about 10 yards to get into the end zone.
28-yard effort. Fraser to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Braden Dunn. And the kick is up. And the kick is good, no good, wide right. So the extra point misses.
Is no good.
7:51 to play in the third quarter. It's now Homer Center 20 and the West Shamokin Wolves 14 on the IRMC Renda Media Football Network.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
Ready for your next adventure? With Repine Travel, unforgettable memories are just around the corner. November 10th to 16th, immerse yourself in the excitement of Branson, Missouri, or get swept up in the holiday magic of New York City, December 8th to 10th. And mark your calendars for October 2025. Set sail on a no-fly Islands in the Bahamas cruise aboard the luxurious Symphony of the Seas. Relax and explore the islands like never before. A big thank you to everyone who voted Repine Travel the best travel agency in the best of Indiana County. Book now with
Luther Ford Drive Summary Award.
10 plays, 85 yards, 4 minutes. That's an old Homer Center type of drive there. 1 of 2 on the pass, and 1 on 1 on 4th down. Maroon was, he has 11 for 106 and a touchdown. I think that's 106 passing yards. I'm not sure.
I think that might be rushing, actually. Let's see.
That could very well be, yeah.
On the return for the West Shamokin Wolves, it is Hunter Wingert.
Yeah, I just got back from it. It's hard to get away from it.
Jerry, let me see your stat sheet for Homer real quick. Tell you real fast here, Jerry, on the other side of our equipment. Yeah, rushing yardage, around 11 rushes, 106 yards. But passing, he's doing a good job, too. He was 5 of 9 in the first half for 90 yards.
Ball there on 21-yard line.
Yeah, he's having a big night. They're going to need that.
So West Shamokin starts at their own 21-yard line.
Here's where they need to pick it up right here, defense.
Drew Fisher, cornerback, out here with Riley Kobaugh as the Wolves spread the field a little bit. They go split backs to each side, and they hand it off to Klanowski, and he rips off 12 yards on first down.
Brought down by Maritita.
Ocean Maritita on the tackle. Now we have a whistle, maybe an injury on Klanowski, and he has, I think, been nicked up a couple of times this season. Of course, this deep into the season, who hasn't? So there's a timeout on the field. Our timeouts all night long, sponsored by Luxembourg's Jewelers. Their downtown location closed due to some water damage from up above the main store, and they're battling through that and working feverishly to get things restored and back up and running. So the Indiana Mall store, the only location open, you can lay away for the holidays at Luxembourg's, Indiana's Jewelers, since 1916. The Wildcats leading by the same score they won by last week, 20-14. Timeout, some attention being given to the injured Jaden Klanowski, and we hope that ends well for Jaden and the Wolves. Wildcats 20, Wolves 14 on the IRMC Renda Media Football Network.
Old water system.
Are you looking to improve the water in your home? When you think of better water, think H2O Restoration. Discover how H2O can give you and your family clean, quality water throughout your home. For your free water analysis and consultation, and to see how H2O can help you improve your water, give them a call at 724-354-3222. Experience the difference that clean water can do for you and your family with H2O Restoration. 724-354-3222.
For over 90 years, the Graff name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graff Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graff Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
Off the field under his own power. West Shamokin 1st and 10 after that Klanowski run at their own 34-yard line. So a 13-yard run by Jaden. And now coming around the left end is the fullback Kimmel. And Kimmel runs over one defender and gets maybe a yard or two to the 40. Drew Fisher on the tackle for Homer Center.
That was Riley Colbaugh who come up brilliantly and hit him, but didn't wrap him. There's two parts to the tackle. One's the initial hit, and then you wrap them with your arm.
Carson Arone, 11 carries, 106 yards for Homer Center, 9 of 14 for 128 yards passing, 20 touches, 234 yards. Pretty good night.
That's
Quick Stats brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank.
Probably his best of the year right now.
Not probably, definitely. Quarterback is met by Hayden Bentz. Good job closing the hole and reading that. And Cole Wingard, the freshman, went down hard. Hayden Bentz, a sophomore, 5'10", 207-pounder. So the Wildcats, and probably you could say the same about the Wolves, have done some good things here tonight, but it's the consistency for both of these ball clubs that has caused issues. And Wingard is shaken up, and the officials spot it because he went down pretty hard, and they're going to say he has to come out of the game. So there's an injury timeout again with 6:20 left in the third quarter as we slowly move along, but some concern for the freshman quarterback. So we'll probably see Ryan Boer, who started this season as the starter for the first few games, when we return on the IRMC Renda Media Football Network Homer Center leading 20-14.
What's the most popular 5-passenger SUV in central Pennsylvania? That's an easy one. It's the Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, of course. You see them everywhere. I mean everywhere. And why not? It's by far the greatest value on the market. With more standard features than most, great fuel economy, and the best warranty on the planet, buying a new Outlander Sport's an easy choice above all others. You gotta have one. Get your best Mitsubishi deal today at the Mitsubishi Giant.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
And up to about the 44-yard line, Hayden Bentz and Brady Fraser on the tackle, but it's a new set of downs for the Wolves at their own 44-yard line. So Ryan Boer has experience this year. He started the first few games. He's 6 of 16, 3 interceptions, 34 yards passing, and he's in there right now. Or let's see, I believe that's still Boer. And Boer hands it off, and Kimmel from the 44 up to about the 48-yard line for a gain of 4. 5:30 left in the third quarter, 20-14 Wildcats.
Cats' defensive line has got to do a better job of plugging gaps. They're not doing that. You're giving up 4 or 5 yards to carry. That's not going to work out too good for you.
Ball on the left hash, the grounds crew led by Mookie Wilson. They had their hands full with all of the rain this week. Really couldn't get on the field at all until Thursday. Cut the grass today. 2nd and 6. And they give it to Kimmel around the right end, and the defensive end got sucked in, and Kimmel's down the right sideline, and he runs through a tackle, and he's tackled inside the 20 and down close to the 10-yard line. And look upfield, Ward, if we get this on camera, Riley Colbaugh has a cramp, and immediately a West Shamokin Wolf jumps in as a trainer.
Yeah, stretching it out. That's terrific.
Our camera
don't see that much, huh?
That was good sportsmanship by Hunter Wingard as they attend to Riley Colbaugh. But right after the play, Riley obviously said, I got a cramp. And Hunter Wingard said, well, hey, let me help you out here. And they attend to Riley with 4:50 left in the third quarter. Another injury timeout brought to you by Luxembourg's Jewelers in the Indiana Mall. 20-14 Wildcats, but the Wolves looking for the go-ahead touchdown and extra point if they can get it when we return on the IRMC Run to Media.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
A 38-yard run from Kimmel to the Homer Center 14-yard line. Riley Cobaugh off the field under his own power. And the Wolves poised to tie this game up and maybe take the lead if they can convert the extra point with their backup quarterback, Ryan Boer, who hands it off again and just smash-mouth football as Kimmel takes it inside the 10 and a first down win for West Shamokin.
Benson on the stop.
Hayden Bentz on the stop for the Homer Center Wildcats. But this drive that started at their own 21 with 7:45 left in the third quarter, using the ground attack, they have moved it right down the field.
Yeah, having very little difficulty. Again, the defensive line has got to do a better job of penetrating, closing those gaps.
Second down, 4 to go. Football at the 8-yard line of the Wildcats, and the freshman quarterback is back in there, and he hands it off. And Kimmel, a tough yard to the 7 for Homer Center. Dom Shimko inside linebacker, making that tackle.
Gain of about a yard, bring up a third down and 3.
Under 4 minutes to play here. If you're watching, you can see the view from the end zone with Chris Yonner, our sideline cameraman. Up top, Ted Maseko bringing you the pictures of tonight's game. Third down and 3. Cole Wingard, the quarterback. To his right is Caleb Kimmel. And they hand it off to Kimmel up the middle into the end zone or not. The Wildcats
on the carry.
Hold them out, or do they? No signal.
Very close.
Yeah, it's going to be first and goal inside the 1-yard line. I thought Kimmel was going to take that in.
I did too, but again, they're just blowing holes in that. They're not even worried about throwing the ball.
First and goal for the Wolves.
Get 4 or 5 yards at a pop.
Kimmel now over 100 yards rushing. Quarterback Cole Wingard, 132. Caleb Kimmel, 15 rushes, 101 yards.
Whoever has the ball last.
38-yarder to set this all up. And Wingard sets a man in motion. Takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Kimmel. Kimmel stood up, fighting for the goal line. They push him back, and they hold him out. Good defense by Homer Center, getting up off the bottom of the pile. Dom Shimko again, and Kimmel getting up slowly as he was popped pretty good. Hayden Bentz also being credited. So second down and goal. Football looks to be at about the half-yard line. 10th play of the drive for the West Shamokin Wolves, trying to tie this game up. They trail 20-14. Cole Wingard, shotgun snap, hands it off. Kimmel, touchdown, West Shamokin Wolves. And he deserved that touchdown because he did a lot of the heavy lifting on the drive as they take it 79 yards. And with 2:14 left in the third quarter, we're knotted up at 20, and the Wolves are an extra point away from taking the lead.
It's a team that was averaging, 14 points a game?
5.3.
5.3. Well, they're pushing, quadrupling it right now. This is a big point, obviously.
Coleman Stockdale to attempt it out of the hold of Ryan Boer. Stockdale's made his first 2, and there's a flags everywhere.
Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure on the Wolves, so they'll back it up 5 yards. 2:14 left.
It's another example of, I've been talking about these kickers all across the conference. There's some excellent place kickers. This young man here looks to be very good also, so that 5 yards will affect him.
So they back it up to the 15-yard line. It'll be a 25-yard extra point. The long snapper for PATs is Blake Schaefer. Ryan Boer, the holder. Left-footed soccer-style kicker. Snap a bit high, and the kick is up. And the kick, did it catch the right upright? It did. It's good. And the Wolves have the lead as they hunt their first win of the season. Right now, they have the better of it. It's West Shamokin 21 and the Homer Center Wildcats 20. You're listening and watching on the IRMC Renda Media Football Network.
Hi, I'm Eric Brocious. Many of you know me as a high school teacher and a coach. What you didn't know, though, is I'm also a businessman, owner of EMB Computing. I'd like to invite you to our new state-of-the-art facility to see our line of computers, laptops, iPads, MacBooks, and accessories. If you're a business owner, we'll assist you with your networks, servers, workstations, printers, and even your business phone systems. We are located at 57 North 11th Street in Indiana, or you can find us on the web at embcomputing.com. We are your technology specialists.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
On that drive for West Shamokin, Caleb Kimmel, it was a 79-yard drive. He carried 9 times for 65 of those 79 yards. It was an 11-play, 79-yard drive that took 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Drive summaries all night long, driven by Luther Ford Lincoln, Route 119 in Homer City. Some great deals are open tomorrow, and they also will bring you Coach's Corner from 8 to 10. Kick is away, and Braden Dunn, as a whistle goes off, and I'm not sure why there was a whistle. Inadvertent, maybe, Ward.
I don't know. I didn't see any flag. Do you?
No. So, but they look like. I heard a.
Let's see. Officials weren't set.
Sound like an air horn or a tuba or something. As the late Goose Gosselin would say, there's a difference between a tuba and a sousaphone, you know?
You told me that a few times. A tuba's a tuba. Well, they're kicking again from the 40, so no harm, no foul, but that was interesting.
This West Shamokin team has lost 3 games this year by identical 42-0 scores. 3-42 zip, but they have 21 on the board here tonight. And Stockdale's kick is taken by Dunn at the 11-yard line to the 15 to the 20 with authority to the 30. And tackled at about the 33-yard line. And making that tackle, Dawson Runco, who's had a pretty good game. He's a pretty good-sized kid. He's a freshman. And he stands 6 feet, 215 pounds, and he's been active tonight.
You know, for 2 teams with 1 win between them, this has been a pretty hard-hitting game. I've seen some real good tackles out here. Then again, I've seen a lot of missed tackles.
Yeah, it's gone both ways, hasn't it?
But they're slugging each other pretty good here, and the Wildcats now have got to do something offensively.
Carson Arone with the sidecar right. Braden Dunn trips to the right for Homer Center. And they throw out in the flat to Riley Cobaugh. Riley spins, fights for a couple of tough yards to the 35. Where, again, Runco and also for West Shamokin, it was Hunter Winkart, the right cornerback that came up, left cornerback. Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. Riley's going to sleep well tonight. He's been very, very busy.
That play may have done better to the wide side to give him a little room.
Keep in mind, I mentioned at Purchase Line, and it almost worked. They've gone to it enough where they might do a little pump fake out in the flat, and then he runs a fly pattern up the right sideline. Although right now they're going to deploy him as a slot left, and Carson Arone's going to go under center. And Carson Arone going to hand it to Dunn, and Dunn is going to be tackled with authority right near the line of scrimmage. Again, Runco and Rocco Buffone, son of...
Rocco Buffone on the stop, no gain.
Tim Buffone, who was inducted into the IEP Sports Hall of Fame, if you missed me saying that in the first half. So 3rd down and 8, that didn't really fool anybody, did it?
They've had no luck up the middle all game. And he wondered, I know the thinking there was to maybe get them moving to the motion, but that didn't happen.
They have a couple of 300-pounders, too. Arone throws over the middle. Deegan Fedoruk takes it for a first down, spun down at the 41-yard line. Nice toss by Carson Arone and good pattern by Deegan Fedoruk.
Yeah, he just a little crossing pattern. Fedoruk did a good job of catching that ball, wobbled a little, and he caught it. Boy, that's a big first down.
They're heading right toward the 1974 team in the south end zone. They have some yardage to navigate. 56 or 59, or no, 54 to be exact. They're at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Carson Arone, shotgun snap. Pocket collapses, throws downfield, and it's intercepted by West Shamokin's Aiden Osterling. And the Wildcats turn it over as Osterling cut in front of the intended receiver, Riley Cobaugh, and the Wildcats turn it over, although there's a flag back upfield, and Chris Garitano announcing it's going to be roughing the passer. I don't know that we have that on the replay. I'm looking on our replay monitor in the booth, and our camera had shifted downfield, of course.
And that will be enough yards for a Wildcat.
That saves the day. Let's see here. We're on the replay monitor, and we do have Carson Arone throwing, and then, yep, you can see it.
He got popped, yeah.
Popped pretty good.
But Homer has not had the better of these penalties. This one, though, was huge. This puts them in 4-down territory. They still need to find a way to get their running game going, though, Mark. If they can't rely on the pass the entire time.
Well, they've had success with Arone, who's over 100 yards rushing. So the football to the West Shamokin 39. Carson, play action, boots to his right. Looking, nobody open. Great coverage by West Shamokin. So Carson Arone is hit by Hunter Wingert and driven out of bounds. Another short gain to about the 37-yard line. Carson Arone does not shy away from contact.
No, that was a hard hit. Could have jarred the ball loose. Young on, these teams are hitting something.
This is the 9th all-time meeting between these two teams. If you missed our pregame show, the series is tied 4 apiece. Homer Center won the first 2 in 2016 and 17. West Shamokin took a turn of winning 2 in a row. And then Homer Center in 20 and 21. And the last 2 have belonged to West Shamokin. So if you go by that, it's Homer Center's turn. For Wildcat fans, that's what they're hoping for. And now we have a whistle and a timeout going to be called with 7.6 seconds left.
Center.
Greg Page did not like the alignment or misalignment, if you will. We're going to keep it right here in our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking. At IRMC at Chestnut Ridge and Blairsville's UrgiCare, they will fast-track you and get you quick access to their team of medical experts. Highly trained and ready to treat all minor injuries and illnesses, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge offers the full spectrum of UrgiCare, 7 days a week from 8 until 8. Enough with the waiting game. You can count on IRMC at Chestnut Ridge, Old Route 22 in Blairsville, where you get in, get out, get better. Part of the IRMC family, better health, better life. Checking our out-of-town scoreboard, already a final. Marion Center 41, Purchase Line nothing.
Ooh.
Says end of the 4th. I guess that would be a final, unless it's going to overtime, but you wouldn't think so with River Valley 47, Conemaugh Valley 13. End of the 3rd, that was a Marion Center score. End of 3, Northern Cambria 28, Penns Manor nothing. Penns Manor has a brutal schedule the rest of the way.
They do.
United Valley over Portage 28 to nothing.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Cambria Heights, Jared, score. Get an update. It might be on my phone, but I know they were leading big. 2nd and 7, they